What's up, guys? Grizzly, Mama Dawn, and the Great Beard. How you doing? Here I am. Hello, Mama Q. Telling y'all right now, I don't know how long I'm going with this. I am very tired. I think I need a few days to relax and not have to deal with this. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Hello, Dusty Blonde. How are you? Ooh. I love spaghetti, but it always gives me a little bit of a heartburn effect. Yeah, I know. She does all the work. She works 5 days a week. She comes home on her days off and she's still working. I know. I give it to her. Thank you, dear. Namaste. Just saying, I can be tired. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I won't stop eating it. And it's not really that bad. Sometimes it can get bad, but it's not bad at all. I know. I will be. I like talking to everybody, you know? Even if I don't talk all that much when I have people up on the panel, I like listening to the stories that go on. Platinum, what's up? Yes, I said your name right. For some reason, I think we were saying Palladium. I don't know why. I am a live stream hooah. I love to do mine. I love to be on other people's panels when I have the time to do that. A lot of time, I don't feel like, early in the morning is really that good for me. I'll probably be doing a live stream before NBA tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Sad Song Sunday. Hee-haw. All right. It's about that time.
Well, it's better than what you used to be.
But I got beer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that? It's better than what I used to be.
You used to be a man whore.
Dusty Blonde said hi.
I said hi to her. I tamed you. Come on.
She hasn't seen you for ages.
Yeah, she's been watching me all day.
She's doing good.
What's up, my brother?
What's up?
Oh, I'm out here doing some
How you
fishing.
doing?
Hold on. There you go. Bobber down. Look at that. There it is. There he goes. Come on, hit it again. Come on. Took my worm. There he goes. Took it right off the hook. Little bugger. Talking to JJ. I'm out here with my little brother. He's over there.
Oh, okay. Hey, little brother.
That's the musical angler. He's out here running a fly. I'm out here running a bobber and a redworm. So just kind of out here, relax, get out of the house. I think I got 6 or 7 now.
Nice.
Freaking camera doesn't want to work, but for live stream, so I don't have any footage. So I got to get me something new to record with. It's okay. Hello.
Beard Face 1, Beard Face 2, hello.
Out here
Trying
doing some fishing and getting no footage.
You didn't get any footage?
Camera's not working. I see.
Excuses.
Well, it works for live stream, but this my phone is not happy with me.
Don't you have any old videos you can edit and post?
I'm working on it. I've got a couple Pismo videos I can edit and post when I get home.
You told me you wanted me to get you to do it. I'm telling you, don't.
I know you're on, and I've got a goal that I want to make, and if I want to get there, I gotta push. I know. I want to get
JJ, I'm really good at nagging.
I hit 600 the other day, and now I want to try to push and see if I can. And like I said, like I told you, it's probably impossible, but I'd like to hit 1,000 by November, so that I can live stream from my vacation. I'd like to go live stream from Morro Bay.
Hang on a minute, I got to deal with something.
Oh, go for it. Are you coming with your fork again, JJ? What's up?
Yes, I am.
my little brother asked me,
Anyway.
600 subscribers. Let's feel like he's got 60.
Somebody was started following me today. It was Living Your Life After 50 was the name. And she said that she had a goal in May that she started in May, and she said she wanted to get her 1K by her birthday, which was July 28th. And the story, and so that's only a few months, the story was that, she was chugging along and she's like, yeah, this is not possible. And then all of her content got deleted. So she thought it's even more impossible. And then, she just almost gave up on it. And then she started pushing again, and she got her 1K by her birthday. So it's not impossible.
I know that. I know Living Your Life Over 50. She's nice.
We just connected. But I mean, the story it spoke to me, if you have a goal, don't be afraid that it's, just do it. And
I gotta get after it and go. I didn't think I was gonna get to 600, so I got to 600. So I know I just gotta go at it.
I'll help you and share you out and nag the crap out of you.
Of course,
JJ, Papa Q will tell you I'm a grade A nagger.
It's all right. I can deal with it. I asked you to, so I mean, I gotta be that crazy enough to if I asked. Sorry, I'm rehooking a worm and dropping worm dirt on the camera. What are you trying to do,
JJ?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm delirious.
Speaking of, I'm trying to get Papa Q to come up here because we were video chatting on the way home, and I'm like, go up one panel because he's got his headphones in. Tell him to come up here.
Get up here.
What is that?
That's not T's. A plus.
I'm hooking a worm on a hook.
Tell him to come up here, JJ.
I don't even see him in the chat.
He's lurking.
Come on up, Papa Q.
I told him ooh, it's a worm.
He's gonna get you.
You wanna see it? Come here. Kaylee loves worms. Come here. It's really a worm.
Yep, look.
Oh. Worm.
Yeah.
It's
they
a
love
worm.
fishing. Yeah.
I really want to do fish right now.
You really want to go fishing right now?
Here, hold on. Watch. Here, you can go. You can watch me go fishing. Hold on. Watch. This doggone thing will work right. There you go. See the water? There goes the worm.
What's up, Ralph?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. He's going on the water and a fish. He's going to try to eat him.
Come on.
Hey,
Take the
Mama
worm.
Q, do you know that Ralph hit 1K last night?
What?
Really? He
I
took
don't
my
know.
worm.
I got off the live stream and he was like 25 away. And I see something that says he was doing a live stream. I just couldn't go in there because I was laying down. But yeah.
That's crazy. Are we done with the Legos, kiddo?
Oh, did I go in there? I don't remember now.
Well, I'm going to put the at least the card pieces up so they don't get lost.
See,
We
he
got
listens to me. He listens
Who?
to me.
There's Papa Q. Hello.
They would, that's why.
What's up, Mike? Boss to boss. Hello.
Ah, stupid worm.
We really do got to trim your beard. That looked extra shaggly.
Shaggly.
Yeah. See, so maybe from now on, when I need you to do something, I'm just going to call JJ and be like, will you tell him to do this?
Snobby.
Hello.
Snobby, what's up,
How are
Snobby?
you doing? Chat. Papa Q, Mama Q, Grizzly. Hello. JJ, hello.
Hello, Snobby.
Honey, are you home? The dog's going nuts. Hi, Snobby.
What's up, Snowy? Hello. I've been
Seems like
missing
you were having a
these,
fun time there this morning, Snobby.
with Big Keg.
On
Yeah.
your bottle.
Yeah.
Someone, you gotta be. You're getting a bite over there.
I still got a ways to go.
Yeah, I was going to come up, but my computer decided to update.
Well,
Who's
you
your
got
boy?
our
Hello.
breakfast.
Quick.
I think Mailman does done.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay,
That is not
I'll be right here playing with a fish.
He's here.
Kaylee said, I want to see it.
I'll catch one right now. Give me a second. I gotta find the worms. There's a worm. There's a worm. There's a worm, Mr. Worm. La, 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 la.
Who's that, Kaylee? Who's that guy?
Daddy. Hi, Dad.
Hi, KK.
She thought you were home because the dog was barking.
Working on it. It's a long drive.
That's it's ma'am. Woody, that's
Say hi
Barbie.
to Snobby.
Hi, Snobby.
Hello.
Cobb,
Doesn't he have a
God
cool
bless.
voice?
drop my worm.
Back to your Legos? Okay. Pick them up. Yeah, I think you should do a Lego set instead of the game
Oh,
Lego.
shit.
What?
And just like that, he gone.
Oh, by the way, before I get shit, I'm wearing a shirt. It's just one of them without straps.
All right, fish. How did we get caught?
Okay. Just picking them up a little.
Them dogs going crazy.
With dogs.
I don't know.
Okay.
Someone's dogs aren't your dogs.
JJ. I only have
Probably
one. I only have
Yeah,
one. He has
that's
6.
Gotta be JJ's.
Yeah, this way too small to be ours.
They got a couple of bigger dogs. They got like 3 big dogs and 3 little dogs.
If you put all their dogs together, it wouldn't be as big as Rosie.
Yes, it would. Because they got 2 pit bulls. Plus, they have, I don't even know what Ashley's dog is. And then They have Bentley and the 2 Chihuahuas.
You still have Ashley's dog there?
Yeah. Ashley can't have a dog. And it's just, yeah, we're not going to talk about that on panel.
I don't know.
Roro. Roro, Raggy. Written rubble.
Oh, do the Shaggy voice.
Get it out, Scoob. You're freaking me out, man. They quit trigger. Look out. Come on, fish. Ah, you little bugger. Take the worm. Swallow it. Eat.
Kaylee thought that was Grizzly doing that voice. She
Ooh,
thought
that
I
was
was
a big
watching She thought I was watching Scooby Doo.
Roll, Raggy. It's a rose. A goose.
She said do Shaggy. She said do Shaggy again.
Get it out, Scoob. You're freaking me out, man. Like, totally not happening. Just. Like, what are you laughing at, man? What's so funny?
Almost would. Do it again.
You can't just. She's like, do it again. You'll be here all day.
Oh yeah, I'll be here all day. Come on,
That's a
fish.
video.
Down with one fish.
That's a video idea. I'll tell you what. Stuff, right?
You're not up there.
Bobber's going crazy. I don't know if you can see it. That bobber's going nuts. He just won't take it. Come on, fish.
That's an idea for a video, Grizz.
What's that?
You could do like all the different voices, and I could get you the thumbnails for each character and send them to you.
Oh boy. Yeah, maybe. Come on, fish.
I'll have him send it to you. I'll have him do the voice and send it to you on Messenger, and you can listen to it whenever.
You all right there, Ralph?
Yeah. I think I need to close some things because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things open and it's all messed up because one screen is not working.
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, and I went shopping. More cola.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm out, man.
I see that.
I'm gonna go get one. I want an orange vanilla Coke, but I can't find them in the bottles anymore.
Yeah, you see that box right there? I just got that given to me. Guy walked up, started
that's
talking to
better.
me, and then he comes back and gives me a free tackle box full of gear.
Hey, Grizz, you want to see my makeup case? Hey, Kaylee. Hand me that.
Probably bigger than my.
Oh, just wait. You're gonna laugh. This was Papa Q's idea. Hand mommy her makeup.
Great.
I don't know if you can see
cool.
in the background there, but he's fly fishing back there. Look at, see him? My little brother's back there
This
fly
is
fishing.
my makeup case.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, I got
tackle
one.
box.
Dang it! I lost it.
A tackle box.
Yes.
Tackle box makeup
Yeah.
case.
Tackle box makeup key.
So,
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Hey, yeah.
it's got little spaces for all my different like types of makeup.
Tackle box.
Like the fingernail polish.
It is, isn't it? My
It
brother
works
likes
really
that
good.
idea. He thinks that's so
Those women's makeup cases are
His
so
words was
cheap.
that's hot. Tackle box for a makeup case.
Yeah. He
Come on, Paul.
he,
Do it again.
he bought me one for Christmas, and it broke so easily, and we went to Walmart to look for another like makeup case, and they didn't even have any like hard plastic ones. All they had was like bags and stuff. So he's like, I got an idea.
Tackle that box. Oh, you go sliding down there. Oh, that's sliding down. There. There you go. See, I can keep the system. I can go live and while I'm fishing, looking. See?
That's not you going live though, cheater.
No, JJ's live, but I'm still here. Gotta get past all my
You know,
bait. Little chunk of dough bait here for carp. And ooh, that's what I haven't tried. I'm gonna try running some squid. Some stinky squid. Me squid. Yum, yum, yum.
So, how's everyone's day been so far?
Been good. We're
Tiring.
relaxing out here. Catching fish. Can't complain.
I should have stayed in bed all day. I'm tired.
Oh.
I don't know if he can.
Have you had enough for one day, Jay?
A what?
Have you had enough for one day?
I think so.
Yeah.
What were you doing, JJ?
Not a problem.
I've been doing nothing all day, and I think that makes you more tired.
I have the same problem. I didn't do anything other than shopping.
No problem.
He was videotaping Mama Dawn doing all the work.
What?
Videotaping,
So
yeah?
you did do something. You were cameramanning. Oh, they were making me hungry all freaking day.
I had to get up early,
Now,
go to
Ross
work.
makes me want to damn cool. I know, I hate when you work Saturdays.
Okay, sorry.
The only thing good about working Saturdays is making $30 an hour.
Come on, fish. Fishy, fishy, fishy,
Well,
fishy.
and the other good thing is that doesn't work. I've tried.
Fishy, 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 fishy. It does too. Right. He's gonna know how to call him.
No, it doesn't work. It scares them away because of the noise. You're more likely to catch them if you're quiet. Either that or Pops and Derek just tell me that's get me to shut the hell up.
That whole quiet thing, it don't make a difference. I can talk all day and still catch fish.
That's a job in itself.
What, keeping her quiet?
What?
Yeah. Keeping you quiet.
Oh, it's really. Don't say that because he's going to say something you don't want him to say on panel.
Uh-oh.
I don't care. I'm past the 30 seconds. Yeah, Papa Q, I seen that one video you did where you were trying the I think it was
Yeah,
the,
but what
the taco thing from Burger King. And I knew she was
God.
editing it because she was like, well, I know he wants me to shut up or whatever. I'm like, so then just shut up.
Oh, that was the sauce and cheeseburger.
She's a better critic than I am, so that I let her edit the videos because I can't. I don't know. I don't have the time or patience to sit on that laptop.
This works better here. Opa.
Come on, fish.
See, he's smart. He knows not to say mean things. JJ can get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he does. He gives me shit all the time.
You are bleeping.
That hat looks creepy from the bottom.
That's the best part.
Creepy? What do you mean?
His hat. Can you not see the bottom of his hat?
Hold on, I'll put it up.
Oh, now I see. It's a face with hands like this.
He's a joker.
Yeah, it's Joker.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Bloody
see the
hand
other
Joker.
Joker.
There.
Ah! Look at that. There it is. Got one.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's a nice hat.
Awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he put it on. He put it
Oh,
on
he
in the
got one.
store,
Chris,
and he's
you
like,
got one.
Got
That
one.
is a wonker.
Look at that
"Oh,
whopper.
hey, Kaylee, come here. Come see the little baby fish."
I'm surprised that thing didn't pull you in the lake there.
I know. Tell me about it. Look at that. That sucker's huge. Dang.
What?
That's the keeper
Gotta
for
be
the day.
like 40 pounds.
That'll
Kaylee
feed you for
said-
a month.
Kaylee said, "Yeah, well, I would get a bigger one than that."
You probably would.
Oh,
use that one to catch a bigger one.
Yeah, use that one to catch the bigger one.
There you go.
Unfortunately, in California, that's illegal.
Is
Is
that
it really?
illegal?
Yeah, you can't use fish you catch to catch other fish. We can't use bait fish.
Everything.
Illegal.
I have no idea how the rules are here, but I usually do that.
There, you
Everything's
should be
illegal
good
in
because
California.
most other places you don't have a problem with using what you catch. It's only here in California.
Okay.
Everything's illegal in California. You can't even use plastic straws in California.
And over here, we even have legal drugs, legal prostitution. I don't know what's not legal here.
Legal prostitution, you say?
Yes, they're
Where
in
do you
the
live
union. The Netherlands.
Honey, we're moving. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Wow.
no, it doesn't make it better. It just makes
It makes it regulated and safer.
yes.
I was totally joking.
Oh, we just sent them
I could never do something like that.
Here.
We're not moving. I was joking. Yep, tell Daddy we need to move to Tennessee.
So Mama Q is on top of Papa Q now.
Oh, how?
Mama Q, what?
You're on.
Oh, he gone.
Grizzly just jumped out.
He
I
gone.
couldn't
Uh,
even hear you over
very
my
good.
Unless I accidentally cast his phone into the lake.
That would be really bad.
What are you drinking there, Jay?
Some beer.
Apple juice.
Oh,
Or we're just calling it beer today.
Hey, I need a drink.
What's you going to bed?
Bye.
hello, Mike.
Good day, sir. Snobby as
Oh
section.
my goodness. What's up, Mike?
You said you were going to bed. You're going to take a shower and go to bed.
Yeah, but I saw you were on, so I figured I'd wait a while. Believe me, when I go to bed, I'll be going to bed. Ralph, I have a question for you.
What, sir?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll leave and Daddy can stay on.
That is hoping. That's hoping.
Everything's set up here.
What do you think?
If I want to melt this can,
Yeah.
what's the temperature of melting this?
That's aluminium, right?
Aluminium.
That would be 660 degrees Celsius, and then it starts to melt, which is, I think, close to 1100 Fahrenheit.
How hot do you have to get to melt this?
What is that? Copper? That's 1085.
Hello, Ralph.
That's 1085 degrees. That would be close to 2000 Fahrenheit. I'll quickly do the.
Now, is there a way that I could use this as a mold to melt that?
That will work. Just be careful you don't get it too hot.
Now, how do I seal it so it don't seep out the bottom? I want to make.
You want to turn that into a crucible?
Kinda, yeah.
I think it would be handier if you would get a steel pipe or a old fire extinguisher or like an old gas canister and just cut the thing in half, and then you can use the bottom part as the crucible.
Smell that. Woo!
What are you doing? Licking the thing.
I'm licking the copper.
Make your tongue go green.
I had a girlfriend that did that once.
I see you.
I do this because I was cutting this up, you know, and cleaning up.
Where's the dog? I'm hearing a dog.
Yeah, my neighbor dogs.
Oh, he froze. That's why. I thought he was just staring at the camera.
Papa Q, yeah, indeed.
He got that little Joker thing on the corner of his lips. Look at that.
Yeah.
That little Joker thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could use this or not.
Oh, the dogs are in another stream. That's where they are. I'm gonna turn the sound down. That's so annoying. Oh, she ended it. All right.
Thank God.
Oh, wow. What is going on?
Look how long it is, Ralph. Look how long.
Yeah, it's a very nice copper pipe. I would just hit that with a hammer until it's flat, and drop it in the crucible while melting.
You better have a big hammer because this takes a while. This is heavy. This is probably 8 pounds.
Wow.
That's the
This is like,
Yeah, copper is quite heavy.
and see, it's a nice fit too.
That fits really good, yeah. But you have to be very careful if you're going to be using that as a crucible for those cans. Because if you get the temperature too high, the copper will melt.
Okay.
And if they both melt, then you get aluminium bronze. That is quite cool though. But
I'm doing this for Snobby because he's sexy, and he's a.
What's up, Hard Life?
Hard Life is in
Maybe I
here.
can find a steel pipe with like a steel cap, you know, a threaded cap.
That might work, but I would suggest having that welded on if you're going to be using that.
I don't know.
Just try to get an old fire extinguisher somewhere. You might get one that's out of date, and just cut the thing in half. First, of course, depressurize it, and then cut it in half. That's what
I got one in the shop. I'll just go out there tomorrow and spray it all over the.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, I'll spray that and cut that in half. What's the chances of me having a fire somewhere?
I've seen your place. That chance is slightly more than half, I think.
Yeah. Well, if it starts at night, I'm gonna die from the plastic smoke.
Oh yeah.
Because my heat vent is right here, right under my workbench. So.
Oh.
Hello, Tanya.
Yeah, but yeah, I was thinking of trying to figure out because I got one of those. You remember them tanks that I scrapped from that furnace? Yeah. I have one of those cut in, like a quarter of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably this deep.
And that is steel, right?
It's that big around. It's huge.
Yeah.
And so maybe I can just pour it all in there and melt it. I don't know.
Well, you don't actually have to make a furnace or whatever. You can just have everything in the big pot, and then just make sure you get some channel locks or vice grips to hold the thing, and make sure you're wearing gloves, and then pour from there into, like, I don't know, an old cake mold or a muffin tin or whatever. Yeah.
Plastic cup.
Well, look, I can add a little bit of info for this, because obviously I have melted aluminium as well. Only I've done it on a sort of bigger scale than what Ralph's actually done it. I've done 7 kilo ingots. And the hardest thing to do is probably maintaining that type of temperature.
Yeah.
Like, you can imagine my crucible holding over 7 kilos of melted aluminium.
That's
right.
What,
so
like this big.
Yes, it's maintaining that type of temperature consistently so that it becomes like liquid.
Yeah. You have to keep it like over 700 degrees at least to keep it. 750 would probably be most ideal, and don't go over 850. If you get close to 900, the aluminium will start eating through the steel, and you might get a crucible burn out or break.
Yeah, which you don't want.
Every time I
Once
get
you
out,
get a hole in the crucible, you've just wasted so much time. I actually used the bottom
I had it
half.
happen 3 times.
Yeah, and it's a waste of time. You know, you've wasted all that energy and all that. I used, you know, like an oxygen bottle. That's it's about a 1/4 inch thick steel.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, and I use that. I use that lots and lots of times. And what eventually happens, although it's 1/4 inch thick of steel, it starts to burn off the layers of steel on the outside.
Yeah, they peel off a little layer. Yeah, every time.
Yeah, every time. And you know, that alone, just that crucible alone, must have weighed about 4 or 5 kilos on its own.
Yeah.
So when you've got 7 kilos of melted aluminium in there, it's a very heavy crucible, and you've got to be extremely careful, because if there's any damp patches around and it touches that, like on concrete or whatever, it will explode.
Oh.
Yeah, and you got liquid metal flying everywhere.
Yeah, it spits everywhere, and trust me, it will go through jeans and trainers, like, you know, it will melt.
And your face.
Yes.
So if I do it naked, I'll be all right. I won't ruin my clothes.
That's true.
In honesty with you, Mike, and I'd only say this, I mean, Ralph does it as a project thing. He's got things under control. For you, I probably wouldn't advise you to even get involved with it.
Well, you have to start somewhere, and just melting cans and pouring muffins in small quantities is not a problem.
I was gonna buy a furnace.
Well, you can buy a Devil Forge if you want. Those are very efficient and very and safely made, and they work very well. And melting aluminium in a you can get a clay graphite crucible or just like I said, a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That'll probably start melting within 5 minutes in one of those things.
Yeah, because I was gonna get one like either Moose Scrapper had or what E-Waste Ben has. I was looking at. You know,
E-Waste Ben, I'm not so sure. He has a small electrical one that he used for the copper wires and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those as well. Moose Scrapper got a Devil Forge, a small one.
Yeah.
Those are very good, and the one I made is based off of the King of Random's Mini Metal Foundry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What are you actually gonna try to achieve with the melting aluminium, Mike?
Something new to try.
Just for fun. That's how I started. I started making muffins, and now I'm doing all kinds of stuff.
Right, so you wouldn't be melting it down into bigger blocks to then take to the scrapyard?
I don't know if I'd take it to the scrapyard. I'd probably just stockpile it, stock it.
If you're gonna do it to take to the scrapyard anyway, then you're better off just taking the cans.
Yeah, but see, like copper and brass, the scrapyards here won't buy them in ingots. They won't buy them in ingots. So I was just gonna do it just to screw around. You can wait a minute, because they used to take ingots, but people were melting the copper and putting bolts and nuts and all kinds of stuff inside of them. And like my yard has one of the guns where they shoot it. Yeah, but they still don't even want to buy them. But a lot of yards, those guns are expensive.
Oh yeah, thousands.
Yeah, I mean, my gold guy, he bought the analyzer machine, where it'll tell you exactly what's in a gold nugget. It'll tell you your copper, your nickel, your gold, anything that's in there. $50,000 for that machine.
Yeah.
And he won't even buy me one. I said, my birthday's coming up. I need one of those machines. He won't give it to me.
I mean, it depends on what type of fuel you're going to use as well to actually melt the aluminium. I mean, if you're going to work it off of a gas bottle, it's going to cost you money to buy the gas to melt it down, right? When I was doing it, I was using old diesel engine oil.
Yeah.
Right.
Waste oil does work.
Yeah, which I was getting by the gallon load for free. So it wasn't costing me nothing to melt the aluminium. And all that was being blown with was either a hairdryer to up the temperature or a bouncy castle blower. Okay. Forcing the air in and making it get even hotter.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I've done. I've got some videos somewhere, I believe, of the setups I've got, which I have got on this phone. I've actually got on this phone, which I need to transfer over, and maybe I might be able to, you know, show what I used to do.
Yeah, that works. That's what these are for. Just get your USB cable to your PC or to your computer and just.
Well, what I've had to do is get some another chip for this and credit to then transfer them over.
Okay.
You know, with no leads.
You don't have to get anything. You just have to connect it through USB. As soon as you connect it to a PC, it will see it as an external storage, and you can copy stuff. You don't even need a SIM card in your phone.
Yeah, I haven't got a PC or laptop.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I have to get a new chip. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Leave the WTF, Mike. That's just terrible.
A glue stick instead of a chapstick.
Yeah, I didn't really have any plan on doing it. I just wanted to do it just to screw around. You know, my on my free time.
I know what you mean about experimenting and having a go at it. I mean, you know, that's great, but really, I mean, you've probably got so many things to do, Mike, without sort of doing that rubbish.
Well, it's important to have a little bit of fun and goof around a bit instead of just only work.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I was gonna sleep all day tomorrow, but I gotta go help my neighbor, so I ain't sleeping tomorrow.
I think the reason why I'm tired is because I'm watching all the work you're doing.
I recently got this.
What is that?
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big gas bottle.
Yeah, this is empty, and these are very thick walled, so I'm thinking of cutting this thing open and turning this into a little furnace, because this is very well insulated, and getting some KO wool and placing that on the inside and kind of turning this thing into my own version of the Devil Forge.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So Ralph,
and it comes with some free brass here, so.
Yeah, Ralph, you've not considered using the plaster of Paris and play sand as an insulator?
Yes, and I upgraded that to refractory cement. The King of Random, the King of Random suggested plaster of Paris and play sand mixture, and many people said, "Well, it's falling apart after like the third time I'm using it," and that happens. And then you can just bang that out and recast it. I've cast mine over a year ago, and I've had more than 30 firings of the thing, and it's still in one piece. So,
yeah, I think what you can do is put like an inch layer of that sand and plaster of Paris, and then put the actual cement stuff on over it.
Yeah, that might work, I guess.
I'm taking my copper with me because Ralph don't take it.
Might be safe, yeah. No, the best way for insulation I have seen and heard is if you have like a big tank, you first put a layer of the KO wool, then you cut refractory bricks, which are very light and also very heat resistant. You place those in, and then you use refractory cement to nicely polish the inside off, and then you have 3 different layers of refractory stuff. And if the outside of your furnace is strong steel, or you can basically hold your hand on the outside while the inside is 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, basically.
Yeah.
Mine still gets quite hot on the outside. You really can't touch that. It gets to like 150 degrees on the outside sometimes. So Celsius that is. So that would be 300 somewhat Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well, that gas bottle that you've got there is exactly what I used, and I actually cut one open. I cut the top off of it and hinged it so you could lift the top off.
Yeah.
Right, but you've got to be very careful. The valves are very difficult to get out in the first place, right? And then there's still a residue of gas in there, right? So you have to be very, very careful when you get them with a grinder because
Mike said the same thing. I know. Whenever I cut the fire extinguisher open to make a crucible, I do the same thing. I first test if there's no more pressure or whatever. I unscrew the top very carefully and sometimes you hear like, and then you know the whole thing is empty. And when the cap is actually off, then I cut it. And I usually just use a hacksaw and no grinder or whatever. A hacksaw goes through one of those things pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, you might have trouble with that big gas bottle you've got there, but if you can get the valve off, right, and then fill it up with water, right, pull the water out, because then that gets rid of all the gas out of the bottle. Then you can go ahead and cut it with a grinder.
Yeah, because you might get some stuff in there. Yeah.
Oh, there will be. You cut that with a grinder, you'll have flames popping out of it.
Yeah. That like I said, that's why I use a hacksaw usually. But for this big thing, that might not work because then you need a really big hacksaw.
Hey, Ralph.
Yeah.
My elbow hurts, Ralph.
You have an elbow. I'll take that off you.
Oh God, it hurts so bad. It hurts. This is about 5 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would be cool if you could get your hand through there and have your actual elbow in there. But I think you then get stuck and it has to be cut off.
This weighs 10 pounds. This freaking thing.
Oh dang! Just a valve.
I got 14 of these.
Wow.
Just on one boiler, and I got 14.
I'm so jealous.
I got 14 more coming in the other building. I got to go get it Monday.
I melted just about all my brass yesterday.
I got millions of these damn things.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't even pick the.
Ralph,
oh, hello, Chick.
Cheer up, Ralph.
Oh, I'll get more. No worries.
I can't even pick up the copper bucket. But I'll do a thing for you tomorrow morning. Just to rub it in.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy myself an angle grinder because I don't have one. I only have a Dremel, and the work I have to do on my project and probably future projects is gonna be so much work that a Dremel I'm gonna be busy for days. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. I gotta make a shopping list for tomorrow. Who needs Sawzall blades?
Oh, I only just noticed. WTF Mike got away the Albrecht part. It's now just WTF Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even recognize that either.
Yeah, you're so used to saying WTF Mike.
Yeah.
Just leave the rest out anyway.
Yeah, much easier.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be extremely careful with a grinder then, Ralph.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Because some of them cutting discs out there, I've been through quite a few manufacturers, and some of them are just no good. They're rubbish.
As soon as you start grinding, they explode on you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not holding it dead straight, you know, it's very difficult to hold that grinder dead straight with that thin cutting disc.
Yeah.
You know, to keep it going round.
You're always going to be like wobbly a bit.
Yeah.
We burned out two Sawzalls doing those boilers. DeWalt too.
Wow.
And my buddy had a Harbor Freight one, and that thing was just still going. Burned out 2 DeWalt Sawzalls.
Yeah.
But some of that stuff was like 8-inch pipe down to 6-inch, down to 4-inch, down to 2-inch. Crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
He got done with that. He's like, "Did you ever do this again?" I was like, "Yep." Well, I got the actual weight of just the metal was 25,629 pounds. That's 12.5 tons of just metal that I pulled into there. So that's still not counting all the motors, all the brass, all the copper, all the wiring. That's still got to get added up.
Yeah, that's gonna make you an insane amount of money, I think.
So I got all that stuff for free, and they're paying me $20 an hour for my time.
And that, yeah.
On top of it, so can't go wrong.
Well, if nothing goes wrong, so just be careful.
Oh, I'm done. The job's done.
Oh, the job is done. All right, that's even
I
better.
finished it this morning. I have a pile of copper in it. There was 2 buildings. So we finished up the one building, got the floors all cleaned up, the whole 9 yards. And Monday we'll just run over probably 2 hours, get all the copper piping, sweep up the floors, mop it up real quick. And then outside they have, like, where the steps go up, they have a wall where we're hoisting all the stuff up. So you have soot on the sidewalk from our shoes and everything. So we'll just go, we wash all that down, wash the walls down a little bit so it's, decent, sweep up the parking lot where we were working, and then we're done with that. But there is a 100-gallon water tank that we have to hoist out of there too, so I have to go back and get that.
Turn that into a nice big furnace.
That would be a good furnace, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 100-gallon water tank. If you look at my video, you'll see those real big ones on the side where I'm walking.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Oh, that's really big.
Yeah, it's huge.
You're gonna need a lot of aluminum cans if you want to fill that thing up.
Mike.
I use that joke all the time. Yeah.
So.
Anyway, look, it's now 1 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm going to bounce out of here. JJ, thanks for allowing me up here. Appreciate that. Mike, you're so sexy. Ralph, you're a best. Love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one, yeah?
All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
See, I gave him a kiss. He didn't give me a kiss back. Prick. Back that up, JJ. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
I don't think many people like that, actually.
That's a little close for comfort for me.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a personal space issue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, that's weird how that works.
Oh, man.
But when you have 4 people, it goes directly to that, so that I gotta wait for it to pop up before I remember.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I noticed something annoying. I think I am actually. The what?
Stroll of Pearls on?
That was earlier, actually.
Wait,
also,
you said you saw something annoying.
yeah. I noticed something annoying. I think I am actually blocked on the King of Random channel because my my comments no longer get any thumbs ups or likes or whatever. And one of my last comments had a notification saying marked comment, and I had no idea what it was, so I googled it, and it apparently may have ended up in the spam folder, and they may actually block people that end up in the spam folder or for some reason.
Oh,
So that sucks. Yeah, I made another comment saying, "Can anyone see my comment? I think I might be blocked on my favorite channel." Sad face.
Wow.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So can kiss his tribute video goodbye.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually going to continue with that because it's an awesome project.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks good.
Well, now it's still messy, but once I get a angle grinder and I sand the whole thing and I polish it with high grit sandpaper, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah,
Probably.
it'll look a lot better. But even the way it is now, it's a nice thing.
Yeah, it looks good. And I'm hoping I might be able to because it gets a lot of shrinkage in the middle. There's quite a big sinkhole in there. I might try to melt a little more and pour that in the sinkhole to top it off, and then to maybe grind off the excess if there's any. I did that with another metal casting project. It wasn't brass, but it was something else, where there was a hole on the side, and I actually just poured in a blob, and it spilled all over. And after that, just grinded, and it actually worked pretty well. So I might try that if needed. But first I need to clean up the whole thing because it's still full of sand.
So what 2 words you don't use together, Ralph? shrinkage and sinkhole.
Yeah.
Just say it. Don't get blocked.
Yeah. Right.
Trying to think what else I needed tomorrow, but I can only think of two things. Oh my god. Oh. I put my feet up here. I'll be sleeping in 2 seconds. Just carry on.
You need your hat and your glasses.
Oh, I got that right here. That part is if I put this bad boy on, that's gonna be it. The dog will be outside all night. Where my damn glasses at?
I love listening to you guys up on panel. Well, thank you, Sunny.
Yeah, I want no uncles in my pants.
Even though we're talking all about technical stuff a lot and scrapping and metal casting and computer-related stuff sometimes.
He gone.
Yeah, I got 2 electronic pickups to do next week too. Guy called me yesterday. I was like, "Well, you're gonna have to wait till Tuesday because I'm screwed." He's got like 200 or 300 hard drives and a bunch of computers.
Oh.
My shop is full. I carried all them computers that was in my driveway. I came home today and I carried all them down there.
Did you?
All them laptops, all them computers that was out there. Yeah, it's all down in the shop now.
Holy crap. What a day for you, huh?
And then I would have to cut up copper and unload the trailer.
Your sound is breaking up, Mike.
How's that? Better?
Yes.
I moved the camera closer. I'm away from the microphone.
Oh, okay.
So I just,
that might be it.
yeah, because my camera and mic are all in one.
Jeez, I missed so many notifications again.
You don't have a beard anymore, JJ. You don't need that fork.
Well, it still sticks.
Oh, okay, you're good then.
I made sure.
As long as it sticks.
I wonder if that'll work for me by now. Probably not. Well, maybe if I don't wash for a long time. Then I could just stick it.
I got a dark spot on my face right here. I thought it was dirt. I'm scrubbing and scrubbing. It wasn't coming off. I don't know what it is.
I have one too on the side here somewhere. It's weird.
It's dirt. I can never.
It looks gray, like a gray spot. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
I was gonna get one of them SOS pads and get the scrubbing.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I take like a washcloth and I just scratch at it and it becomes like a little dent and it seems to be getting off. It's like dead skin or something. I don't know. It's really weird.
You're rotting from the inside. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed and wondered where my brother. Oh, yeah. He must be bored.
I got some good ones, though.
I had to yell at him. I was in Mickey scream. I said, "Oh, you can't say hi to my brother." Whatever. And they go, "Oh, hi." Says hi to everybody else and say hi to me. He hurt my feeling. Yeah, I was shocked. I saw Ralph on a live stream. When I was looking today, I was like, "What? A live stream?"
Yeah, it was a spur of the moment thing. I had just hit the 1K on Pusa and I thought, well, I kind of promised people I would be doing a live stream when I reach 1K, maybe a live metal casting at some point. Let's first find out how the hell this live streaming works because I'd never done it before. So I went to the StreamYard website, got the thing registered, and I actually don't know if you don't actually download anything, right? You just log into it. No, yeah.
Just put that code in.
Yeah, and then I set the whole thing up, and at some point I was live, and I had within a few minutes I had 13 people in there. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
I guess.
I was wondering how you got there that fast. I was going to say you had to go to Pusa or something because when you left me, you were still like 25 away.
Yeah, I was at 975, and because after I was at 950, I placed a comment on the King of Random video, and people started subscribing to me. I gained 26, I think, and lost 1, probably purged. And I was at 975, went to Pusa, and then they were saying no numbers, please, unless you are close to 1K. So I said, well, I am at 975 now, Pusa, and I linked them, and they just said hello to me because I just said hello because I came in, and basically immediately they picked me up for a boost.
Nice.
Yeah, and I ended up at 1002, I think, and I'm at 1008 now. So it's working apparently.
It's working.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And so I went to the StreamYard website, started the whole thing, and just sat there in my bathrobe, saying hello, who's there? Let's play Minecraft. So I fiddled with the screen sharing thing, and I couldn't get sound in the thing because all the sound was in my headset. So I had to fiddle with all the sound device settings and stuff.
I had to do a modification.
There you go.
Awesome, thank you. Wow.
I had to go all the way down to my shop to get a marker.
Wow.
The funny thing was, Earl was sitting on top of the steps, and I came around the corner, and he saw this. He jumped from the top of the steps all the way down to the bottom.
It
Scared the living crap out of him.
scared him, yeah.
He didn't know who I was. And he was like this big around. He got poofy. So. Oh, man. I had never been this tired in my life.
Oh, hello, Monica.
I didn't see that one go by.
Yeah, good one.
Hey.
At some point, Lothar joined in the stream on panel, and oddly enough, the people watching started to go down. Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
He seems to be having some issues here and there on the YouTubes.
I haven't seen him on very much.
No, there's actually people who can't see him anymore, and he can't see those people anymore. It's like they're blocked from each other. There was someone in their Go Fish office who pops in here and there now and then.
Yep.
I also chat privately with her sometimes, and she at one time said, "Yeah, Lothar isn't responding to me anymore." And she was in the chat. Lothar was in the chat, and I asked Lothar, "Do you see any? What's the last chat you see?" He said, "Well, I see that one," but he didn't see her at all. So I highlighted the comment. No, that's not on my screen. So, but he's using the best antivirus and firewall and VPN there is for his protection, and I think the software is blocking just about everything.
Wow.
I don't know how that works.
That might be a good thing with him, though.
You never know.
Yeah, because he hasn't been around here at all in a while.
Oh.
This is good if you just want to check stuff out. So yeah, I gotta go back to the doctor Monday, JJ, and we'll see what's going on.
Oh. I hope it's just the medicine was too strong, or they just got to regulate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's actually funny because where my job was, the hospital is right here, and the job is right there. Like you could throw a rock and hit a hospital window.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my doctor's office is right across the street. So I said, well,
So if something happens, you're okay.
well, that's what we said. If something falls on somebody and they get hurt, all you gotta do is throw them over the wall, and they're there.
Yeah, thank you, Monica.
Just call emergency room and let them know somebody's over the wall bleeding. Go pick them up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I got a cold or something now. 'Cause now I'm just coughing. And,
Oh, because you're not resting and your immune system's low, and then you're gonna catch a cold.
Yeah.
But my side, I mean, it felt like somebody was stabbing me in the side for about 3 days.
Oh, dang. You
Yeah,
must have pulled
yeah.
something.
I don't know. It was like a deep pain. It wasn't like a muscle pain. It was like an inside pain. Like when you
Maybe
have
you snapped the
attack,
rib.
your chest will hurt, but it's like a real deep, pain. It's like it's like underneath your ribs and stuff. So it's not like if you push on it, it won't hurt. It's weird. It's not like
Sometimes I have that only when I like breathe in, and it expands. Then it hurts, and then I have to, and then I have to try to breathe in, and then every time I breathe in, it hurts. And at some point, you make some, and then something snaps somewhere, and then gone. No problem anymore.
Yeah.
I have had that happen a couple of times.
That's like when I
in
get
the
up.
last few years. So
When I get up in the morning, if I have to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, I get up 2 hours earlier because that's how long it takes me to get going.
oh really? Dang.
Between everything hurting and getting just focused, and it takes me 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I sit up in bed for probably 20 minutes before I even get out of bed. Just getting out of bed in the morning. Just once I get going, I'm fine. But man,
really?
everything always.
Wow.
Yeah, everything always hurts. I'm an old guy. I'm old.
Wow, he admits it.
See, now if I was old like JJ, who just sat around and did nothing all day, I'd probably feel good. But, you don't have to move nothing or lift nothing or anything. You just sit on your butt all day. Look at a screen.
Yeah.
Once in a while, get in your car and go somewhere, but my daughter was yelling at me today. I told her to shut up and go home.
Oh.
She went home and then she video called me, bitching at me some more.
Yeah, nice family, isn't it?
So I
Nice.
said, I said, I'm done with you. Woo. An hour later, she was back at my door. Bad part was she brought the granddaughter, so I was really in trouble.
You can hang on someone to get rid of that rib pain. It's just a muscle that is out of its place. Yeah, I kind of figured because at some point something like snaps or pops and then it's gone and everything works fine. But I only had it happen a couple of times, so I wasn't worried at all. Much.
People come in the chat now, they're going to say, well, what's this snobby sexy thing? What do you want? You're outside. You barked at everybody. Go eat. Leave me alone. No more pizza for you.
Yeah, I do get that too, Ralph. Where if I get it, I can't take a deep breath. I gotta twist myself.
Yeah.
I never knew what that was.
What do you want? Good God. You're worse than a kid. What do you want? I don't know what you want. Go away.
Hey, Gypsy, how you doing?
Go away. Jeanette Williams told me to comb my beard. I think there's something. When I get out of the shower, I'll comb it.
Wait, tomorrow is Sunday. Well, it's already Sunday over here. Let me check if some shops are. I think the hardware store is open tomorrow. Hornbach.
That's where I'm going. I'm going to Menards tomorrow. Oh. Stop staring at me.
You could just feel her staring at you, right?
Yeah. Either that or she's guarding my brass and copper so Ralph don't come and get it. And she's sitting here panning.
Oh, there you.
It's like 20 degrees in this house. It's so freaking cold in here, and she's sitting here panning.
Yeah. She's guarding the copper.
Mm-hmm. Get that copper. I'm gonna get it. So you can have it. It's yours. You see that guy there? Don't let him get it. Yeah, he can't have it. But yeah, if they give me I'm gonna try to get the rest of that copper processed tomorrow that I got. If they give me a good price, I'll probably get rid of it and not sit on it. I'm running out of room. I ain't got no room. And I got a big barrel of it down in the shop. Problem is, it's buried. It's behind my furnace. And I have to unload the barrel to get it out of there because I can't move it. So I probably got almost 1,000 pounds of copper.
Wow.
Yeah. Sounds good, Bubblefish.
I had about 650 pounds, and then I got all this stuff. And I already took in 88 pounds of brass.
I think all the brass that I melted may have been 10 pounds, maybe slightly more, 11, 12, maybe. But that was all I had. I now have to start collecting again. Well, I have ingots, of course, but I could melt those if I want to.
So all the brass that Ralph had equaled one of these.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But see, I'll take this.
I only have like little bits I get out of electronics and some fittings from plumbing.
Yeah.
Small stuff. I wish I had stuff like that.
But what my yard does, like if people bring this in with that little bit of copper on it, they do it as a lower price. But to me, they don't. I get $1.45 a pound for this.
Yeah, that's about what it goes for here.
Yeah. So, but I'll take the handle off, so it's a little cleaner.
The handle is.
I don't have to, but I do.
Handle is iron, right? Or aluminum?
Yeah. No, it's iron.
Iron, yeah.
But I don't have to take it off. They'll still give me the same price, but I try to be cool with them.
Yeah.
They're cool with me, so
If you build up a reputation with your scrapyard that you bring in stuff clean and neatly, then they're gonna treat you better. If you keep him bringing all kinds of crap mixed in together, they're like, oh, that guy again.
Well,
gives us more work.
All week I've been hauling this cast iron to him. So the boss, the owner, it's three brothers that they have 3 yards. Each brother took a yard when Dad passed away.
Okay.
It was all inherited. So yesterday he goes, well, why don't we just take a can and put a can out there? I said, well, how much would that cost me? He said, for you, $100. He said, it's normally $200. I said, so I've already brought in 10 tons of crap, and now you want to tell me you could have put a can out there and I could have threw everything in one can and been done with this in one load? I did 14, 15, 16 loads at the scrapyard.
Wow.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I didn't think about it. I said, well, I'm done now, so maybe on the next one. But yeah, he could have just dropped the can there. But this is all from one trip. All these here.
Wow.
This is all, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
40 kids.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 loads.
Wow.
But I didn't want to overdo my trailer. I think my highest load was 2,800 pounds on that old raggedy trailer I got. Didn't have a lick of problem. And hauled it. But because like the first stack we just threw in, I put a piece of plywood down, and then I took 2x4 and I spaced it the same width as, or a little bit further than what a high-low fork would be. And I screwed that down, and I took another 2x4 and put it on top of that. So I had like a double 2x4, so I could put them on there, and the high-low at the job could put them down, and the high-low at the yard could pick them up.
Yeah.
So it kind of made it a little bit easier, to do it that way. But I was stacking them 6 to 8 high. But what's nice about them is when you take those plates off, they have a big circle on the top, and what they do is they all interlock. So as I was putting them on the pallets, I was locking them back in place so that they wouldn't shift or slide or anything. If it slid, it was going to slide 2,000 pounds, in one slide.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to do. So I locked them all in place, so it helped out a whole lot. So then I just went to scrapyard. I just picked them up, threw them on the scale, boom, gone. So then I just exchanged skids with them, exchanged a pallet. So I take a pallet in, they take that off, I get another pallet, put in the trailer, and go back, load them on that pallet, go again. Just kept exchanging. So it worked out good. It was a good little system. But it killed me.
Yeah, I bet. It's heavy shit there.
Yeah. And he gave
Heavy
me
metal.
He gave me 110 a ton too. It was $70 a ton. He recategoried it as it was called unprepared metal melt. So he gave me 110 a ton for it instead of 70. So it was a $40 increase in tonnage.
Magic. Nice.
Yeah. So just the metal itself was what did I say it was 25?
Oh, bye, Monica, if she's still listening. Probably not.
She gone.
She gone.
So 110 times 12.5. I got 1,375 hours just for the cast iron.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I still had the pipes, the steel pipes, and the covering, which is just shred. That was probably like another 150, and I probably have 600-700 in copper. I probably got at least 200 in brass, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with those motors. I don't know whether to sell them like that or screw around and play with the copper in them. I don't know. I don't really
Scrap them out.
I don't really take them apart. I hardly ever take motors apart. But that one motor is probably 80 pounds. It's heavy. It's huge. So I don't know what to do with those.
Oh, thank you, Bubblevis. The first live was actually because of the 1K, and it was actually not planned at all. So.
But you did it.
Yeah, it was fun. I put in testing. I was testing for 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It happens, right? You just can't leave.
My first StreamYard live was 10 hours. Just wanted to see if it works.
Yeah. And it works very easily.
It was my first StreamYard live, and it was the first live stream that was not monetized. Because it had a black dollar sign with a line through it. WTF, Mike.
Oh.
Maniac Variety. Variety dropped like 60-some F-bombs. JJ
Really?
He was on a roll that night.
Where is he, by the way? I haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Camping trip for
Yeah.
work.
Ah, yeah. I think he mentioned this. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be back. I'm back home anyway, I think Sunday night.
Yep. So yeah, I check your mail Monday, JJ.
I will do that.
Mine came like Wednesday. I didn't see it till Thursday. It was dated Wednesday.
Yeah.
My hours came Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I love how they say when you finally go into review, and it says it could take up to a month or so.
Yeah. Now I know somebody that.
In most cases, it takes up to a week, I've heard.
Papa. Hey. You want a dog? I have no idea what she wants.
Is guarding the copper.
No idea what she wants. I don't know. Maybe she don't have food in her.
It's funny. One of the metal casters that I follow, Big Stack D Casting, he has an ingot shelf which is about 20 times the size of mine. And he doesn't make like the small ingots like I do. He makes really huge ones, the size of basically a cake. And he has his dog guard the stack. So every time he films the shelves, there's this really tiny, cute little pit bull, usually wearing some kind of a sweater, sitting there, going like,
Lay down.
And the funny thing is, he named the little bugger Ingot.
Oh,
Really?
that's funny.
I thought it was brilliant.
What? Do you not have food? Are you hungry? What do you want? Go eat the cat. Go eat both of them. I've been gone all week, so she's not happy. Maybe she's afraid I'm going to go somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed. What do you think of that?
Ingot Johansson? Ingot Johansson? I don't get him. Like Scarlett Johansson?
And I don't know if it was Oscar or Sylvester, but he was out there last night.
Oh, he returns.
Yeah, one of them did. I don't know which one it was. You're just gonna burp in my face, really? That's rude. I gotta give her an allergy pill too.
Ingot sounds Scandinavian to me. Like Ingrid or Ingmar. I actually don't know where the name, the term ingot comes from. It's not used in Dutch, actually. In Dutch, it's just called a bar or a...
What do you want? What do you want?
but they call it a cake as well.
What do you want? What do you want?
I think I'm gonna go because my son got here for a visit, so I'm gonna go hang out with them for a little bit.
Tell him I said hey.
It's like my shortest live stream. Man.
Things are looking up.
Yeah, klomp. They also call it a clump. Clump.
All right, buddy. I will catch you later. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. All right, Ralph. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
Everybody in the chat, have a good night.
Hey, people.
See y'all later.